What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I wanted to hit y'all with this one because of something that I saw online. But you know me, if I see something that I think and I can implement it to try to see if we can get some understanding to get a principle across, then that's what we're going to do. How should a woman dress in front of company? And before y'all start getting in y'all emotions, I will touch on the other side of it as well, as far as a man. But this conversation comes up more in terms of women than it does with dudes, so that's why I'm focusing predominantly on that. Picture the scenario of, a guy's at home, him and his woman, they living under the same roof, and then his boys come over, and when his boys come over, she's walking around the house in something short shorts or something short skirt or something that would be pleasing to the eye of his homies. Is that something that you look at as saying, well, hey, man, she's got the right to dress how she wants to dress and look how she wants to look? Or is it something where, she's in her own house and she should be able to be comfortable in her own house? They're visiting her house, and if they don't like it, they can leave. Or is there a respect level that should be taken into account, even though you are under your own roof, but there's just a respect level that a person should have for themselves, for their partner, and even the company? It's plain and simple, because while you do have people who they bring their partners over, and some of their partners is snakes. They want to see it. They want to see your woman half naked. They want to try to get close to your woman in a lot of cases. You also have friends that are not comfortable with that. Like, okay, man, I'll come back another time, man. I don't feel comfortable, with your girl walking around. Then you got some dudes that are like, oh, man, it's all good, man. It's all right, man. What you mean? They oblivious to that. Then you got other dudes that have to go to war with their woman a lot of times because of that, because they don't like it either. They're like, come on, when a baby girl, no, man, look, man, I don't want you dressing like that. Because the general thought is, if we're married, we're in a committed relationship, no one should be seeing what that man sees in the privacy of their home and in their private moments. No one should see that, or no one should see 80 to 90% of that. And that's just a high number I started with. The percentages can go lower than that of what shouldn't be seen. So a debate breaks out between a woman's right to, this is my body, I can show it, and the glorification of showing it. Like, hey, look what I got. Hey, I got it. I'm fine. I'm tight. So I should show this off, or just the general thing of, okay, well, because one thing people is, well, why are you looking? Well, how can I not? So the thing I saw was where somebody where a female friend brought her dude to her other female friend's home, and she was uncomfortable that her friend was dressed like that, knowing that she was coming over there and her dude was over there. And her response was, I'm in my own house, I don't have to adjust and be uncomfortable in my own house for nobody. I pay these bills, hey, y'all don't like it, hit the road. I personally don't think that it's about someone trying to tell you how to act in your own home. And I also don't believe that just because it's your home that you shouldn't have respect for people who come to your home. I can't disrespect you or feel free to disrespect you in any way just because you're in my house. So if you come to my house, that don't mean I can talk to you crazy. You come to my house, that don't mean I should use the bathroom with the door wide open. Man, I'm in my house, man. Hey, man, close it. Man, I'm in my house. You don't like it, you can leave. There's still a level of respect that you should give to people even when they're in your home. Because respect is not just relegated to certain places. And there are certain types of respect, but at the same time, you should have respect for yourself. There are just certain things that I believe we should not be comfortable doing. We shouldn't be comfortable with that, you know. And sometimes people get into relationships with people or even friendships with people where they don't know that that's part of how they operate, how they think, and then you find out later and it becomes a problem. Now, to cover the other side, before somebody gets all up in arms, the same holds true for a man. The same holds true for a man. You know, you a dude, you living with your woman, and all of a sudden, a couple of her friends come by. You shouldn't walk through to the kitchen with your shirt off or just in some boxers. You shouldn't do that either. Oh man, I'm a dude, man, it's different. No, it's really not any different. Because the same way that a man would be attracted to a woman who's like that, or they may look in, I won't say disgust, but they might, but they'll look and just like it's distasteful. Both those dynamics exist if it's a man. Where the female friends might be looking at the dude like, okay, girl, you see, Or they might be like, oh, come on now, come on, sis. You know, your dude walking around, you know. And that's the mentality. Some guys don't even like to be around when their female bring their friends over. It's like they either gonna lock themselves in the room or they're gonna leave and let them have it. And I personally think that's the way to get down, because if you have to keep a really you have to really have your antenna up if you're dealing with somebody who always wants to be among your circles in a provocative way. You know, if your woman always wants to come around your friends and like I say, she got the shorts on and all, it's like, if your dude always, he want to come in the living room and start doing push-ups with his shirt off when you're home, when your homegirls come over, it's like, So tell me what y'all think about that, man. I believe that respect is a 360-degree thing, and but some people have it in their mind that if I'm in my roof, I could do whatever I want to do. You don't like it, you can get out. All right, man, I'll catch y'all later on. It's your big brother K-Rino. Peace.